be lying.
Sounds like that place would be full to the rafters.
I mean, I'm not familiar with that phrase.
I think I might have mixed two phrases up. That's why.
You say full
Very,
to the
very full.
rafters?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
doesn't
thought you
sound right,
said
does it?
fooled to the rafters.
No, full. Like real full, just like there's lots of people inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get you now. I mean, ranch is a busy place. As it should be. Can't run a cow operation with just 2 people.
Packed to the rafters. That's what it meant. I was trying to say. Packed to the rafters.
I see. It's a nice sign.
Thank you. That was Marcus doing.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, you told me. You told me Theo came down here too.
Yeah, he did. We spoke, and I think with enough time, things will be all right.
I hope so. For his sake more than anything. That man is been through the fucking ringer.
Sure has.
Thanks.
You hungry?
No, I just ate before I came over here. Thank you though. I don't really eat that much.
What, by choice?
I ain't never had a big appetite.
Fair enough.
So what are your plans for this place? It's a bit fancier than a building in Strawberry.
I don't know. It's just a bit bigger, I think.
It's certainly bigger. But I mean, you got like stained glass panels in the doorways there above the arches.
True, yeah. Well, you know what? I ain't staying too close to anything that's here. I know trouble's gonna come, and it's always some there in my head that it's gonna come at some point. So I ain't staying too accustomed to the windows or the piano or the rugs.
Because you think you're gonna leave it behind, or because you think it'll be
It'll be
peppered
replaced.
with
Peppered,
peppered with
yeah.
bullet holes.
One way or another. No, not because I'm leaving.
Good.
I'm thinking I might be the most consistent thing here. Well, with all the gunshots and the bullet holes and the paint and God knows what else is coming my way.
I know it's inevitable, but I really do hope that you have more good days than bad days while you're here. It ain't easy.
The bad days are just part of the good time. And if the bad days get too much, then that's when you know you have to stop. But I'm seeing it all as one piece now. The bad days ain't separate, they're all part of it.
It is a mighty optimistic way to look at things.
I really have to think that way, you know. I have to accept that there is going to be pain in my life. And so you either wait for it to destroy you or you accept it for what it is. Just another part of it. I don't have a choice.
I mean, there's always a choice, poet.
Or what's my alternative?
You become a rancher, make your fortune selling cattle.
Well, why do that when I could just hold up a ranch and take all their money?
You have good fucking luck.
Oh, all right. Okay. Let's see.
I think that's about the stupidest thing anybody's ever done. Or even, I don't think anyone has ever tried their luck with any of the ranches around here because they know that that's where the people are. All them people are armed to the teeth.
But the thing is, you know, I think some of these outlaws around this part of town, this part of the state, they ain't that clever.
No, all of them are stupid as shit.
It might be that the thought just ain't got to them.
Maybe. I know for a while the Sevens had the entire state in a goddamn chokehold under Zack Striker's fucking cult that he runs up there. But by the sounds of it, it all fell apart. I knew it would eventually.
Some loyalty stayed, despite it.
For whatever fucking reason.
Yeah.
Beyond me. It's one of the very few men that I absolutely cannot fucking stand to be around.
Well, some people stay loyal because they think it is their duty to do so, not because they think it is the right thing to do.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with him. He had this whole. We used to make fun of him actually. They had their motto was the ranch comes first. Whatever bullshit they would spew. You know, he used to brand people as a sign of them like passing a loyalty test to him.
Shit, that is fucked up.
Yeah, right on the chest. Nice little steer iron branding. People died for him, and he could give two shits about the people that were actually loyal to him, that did fucking everything for him.
You know, staying in Strawberry as long as I did, I only heard good things from him, of him.
Well, of course.
Hmm.
He wanted you to like him. He wanted to be able to bring you in under his arm, throw his arm over your shoulder, and then squish you under his thumb. Once he got enough rapport with you, that's what he does. Man's a piece of shit.
The one thing I'll remember about that man is when Zeke took the Sequoian, he took me and he took Striker. And the law outside negotiated for Striker's release, as they were. He got him out. And as he was leaving, he sort of shook his head and said, "God damn it, Zeke," like he was disappointed in him.
That's because Zeke used to work for him.
Right.
He used to be part of his little crew.
Ah, you let me down, Zeke, by doing all this. And I was just standing there in disbelief, like, what? You're not gonna? Oh, all right, see ya.
You weren't worth anything to him at that point, poet.
No, I was not.
The man is all smiles and pleasantries. But it's all just so he can get something out of you.
Have you
I
met?
would not trust him as far
sorry.
as I could throw him. Sorry.
I've had very few talks with the man. He gave me a gun once. That was nice.
Yeah, that's another thing he did. He would give you lots of gifts, make you feel like you were appreciated. And I'm sorry. I could go on and on about how much I fucking hate him.
No, it's fine. I'm just starting to see the point in that because the saloon was full of people, probably more full than it had ever been, and that was the time he chose to present me with this gun.
Maybe he had a hunch. Zeke was working with him after all.
I have to check my telegrams. You're welcome to accompany me, or you're welcome
Sure.
to. All right.
You waiting on anybody?
I don't think so, but
All right.
I do. I was told that I have one.
Can I come out the back door?
Would you like to come out the back door?
Thanks. You know, he hired a somebody to take me out a long time ago
Why?
because I was a threat to his ranch's success. Because what I was doing down in New Austin before it all went to shit was the same thing he was doing, only I didn't brand people and shower them in guns and money. People came down to New Austin because they liked what I was building down there. People went to Zach because they liked what they could get out of him, not knowing the cost.
Huh. That is something. Hiring a fella to kill you. That's an extra step. Makes it cold.
Howdy. You know that fella?
I didn't see them. Would you hold on 1 second?
Have a good day, fella.
You too, man.
Howdy.
Sir.
You recognize him at all?
No.
Neither do I. I know damn near everybody in this state.
But you didn't know that Montgomery fella.
I know of him. I've seen him a few times. He's come down to Armadillo, like they all do, to hide out.
Oh shit, he ain't got a big beard, has he?
No, not a big one anyway. Why?
Oh, that was just a sketchy fella yesterday.
You know what kind of horse he was riding?
No.
You gotta pay attention to these things, poet. It's important.
I gotta learn a horse's name first.
You don't need to know their name, just be able to describe what they look like. It is a important identifier for most folks.
Okay. I struggle with that sort of thing, but of course, I think you're right, and it would probably benefit me very much.
As long as you
Would you-
try.
I'm sorry?
As long as you try. I mean, I know when you're in high tense situations, it's easy to get a little scatterbrained.
Yeah, that
Trying
is
to.
sort of my thing.
Sorry, you were saying something.
Would you like to go and sit on the veranda? It's a very nice day.
Sure. Where at? You got
One of these two tables would be good.
about 40 fucking chairs out here.
It's a popular place. What can I say? All right, the chairs are empty, but
They'll be full soon enough, I'm sure.
I did just get another telegram. But I think I'll give it a few minutes.
All right. You got business waiting?
No, I don't. But I'm hearing more from a friend of mine that Montgomery is prowling around.
Might be him. Down there on the telegram station.
You can be sure.
I could not. He had a different looking horse, though I think he just ran out of town. Whoever it was.
How did you see that?
I looked over my shoulder.
I cannot work out what angle you're looking at. All right.
Past this post by right behind me, directly over the roof of the barn, you can see right into that little yard of the telegram station. Somebody just called their horse and took off out into the field.
What Dove, that is impressive.
I've
I
got
must
good
say.
eyesight.
They should call you Eagle.
No,
No?
no.
Why do they call you Dove?
Because I was the smooth talker and the peacekeeper. It was a name given to me a long time ago. People I used to run with.
That sounds like quite an honor to be given that name.
No. He first gave it to me to just fuck with me, piss me off. But when you're skipping states so often, it's better to have a few aliases on hand, and Dove's the one that stuck. What about you, poet is certainly an interesting name to go by.
What my partner and I had a lot of little scams going on, and one of them was to go to a saloon and sell a short poem to patrons in there. 3 or 4 lines, I would recite it colorfully, maybe a couple of stanzas if they paid more. Usually things to make a joke out of their situation or how they looked. But sometimes the sad fellas at the bar, you could see they'd lost someone. They wanted some sort of love poem to make them feel, or make them feel worse quite often. You know what drunks are like.
Yeah, I do. I guess it's the thought that counts.
Oh no, I would say poems to cheer them up if that's what they wanted, but they certainly did not want that. They wanted to dwell on their misery.
Wanted to waller a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can't say I ain't prone to doing the same thing now and then.
Oh well, that makes 2 of us.
A couple of peas in a pod we are.
You know, Meriwether would just say, "Poet, stop it," because I would just start rolling down a hill of feeling sorry for myself, and she's just gonna say, "Nope, that ain't it," and it snaps me out. Nothing has ever done that before. Usually, I can go for weeks wallowing in my misery.
It's good that you've got someone like that. Keep you in check. My wife does the same thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Though she loves pointing out how much I love to brood, apparently. And apparently doing my job is brooding. She
You can help but brood while you is working. Is that what you mean?
No, so here's the thing, right? So when I met Shug, uh she talked me into working for her friend who was a horse breeder. Had a big old ranch, whole 9 yards, right? So the way that the way that she trained, or she had me train her horses, was much different to how I do things now. Um, but I would get on the horse and take it on a ride around the property, laps and laps and laps, and do a spin and go the other way, laps and laps and laps. Like that's just what I did, right? Like we trained for law specifically. She had a contract with the marshals of this state, and we were doing Turkomans and Arabians, and they were bred and trained for speed and endurance and shit like that. So that's what I would do. I would wake up, I would get on my horse, and I would go do my laps. And apparently, everybody at this ranch thought I was some dark and broody badass because I just spent my time doing my job. I didn't really know any of them too well. And I was a lot
Oh, I
slower to
see.
open up back then. So she just got it in her mind that I was brooding, and yeah, it just stuck. She loves to give me shit for it. She knows it
First
irritates me.
impressions do stick, right?
Well, her first impression of me was stitching me up after a job went wrong, but
Oh yeah, you told me. Would you mind accompanying me again? You are welcome to stay here and finish your whiskey.
no, I ain't gonna let you wander around if this Montgomery out doing shit.
I ain't paying for protection.
I ain't asking you to pay for nothing.
If you ain't asking, then that's more like extortion.
No, I think extortion is explicitly asking, ain't it?
No, well, if you ain't asking, then you're telling. That's what I'm saying.
Ah, fair.
Anyway, it was a
I mean-
terrible joke. So
I mean, I can let you get
let's move
shot
on.
if you like. I'll just sit there and watch. I don't.
Then you'd have to pay me, I think.
I don't think it works that way. It looks like whoever it was is gone for now. It's a local's horse that came unhitched.
Oh, do you know Miss Georgia Fletcher?
I do not. Why?
Oh, I saw her again for the first time in a long time.
Oh, did you? Who is she? I'm not familiar with the name.
She's she's an ex-gunsmith now. She's been out of state so long that her license expired.
Sounds like she should talk to the clerk.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Why? I ain't never met her myself. Our schedules don't align. Typically, Abel or Jacob always pays my dues for me.
You know Ethan Hawthorne?
Yeah, I know, Ethan. Why?
Well, he's asked me to meet him in Blackwater. I was wondering if you wanted to accompany me.
Sure. That's
Feel
why
like
I'm
I'm
laying my head
dragging
down
you.
anyway.
I'm sorry?
That's where I lay my head down anyway at the moment, so
Oh, right, of course. Where do you
yeah, we
stay?
can head out.
Above the saloon?
No, I'm sleeping on Marcus's couch at the moment.
Oh, all right.
Extremely comfortable. Why is he wanting to meet you in Blackwater?
I'm not entirely sure, but he is the one who's been warning me about this Montgomery fellow.
Well, if we do run into him, I might have a way to talk him down.
You mean that rifle?
I'll use it if I have to, if he makes me. I don't really care to use this against people much these days. Manny knows him. To what degree, I do not know. Cross the tracks.
Oh. Damn. Damn poets. Just so bad at riding horses and looking where he's going.
Hold up. This way. Turn. The hell did you get to?
Oh, poet.
Howdy. Everything alright?
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
just
No.
didn't know where the hell you went.
Yeah, we just were, in case there was an accident, we came out to see if everything was okay.
And the lamp, because no one rides around with a lamp without meaning ill will towards people, so it's good for to attract people in the right direction.
Everything okay back in Rhodes with Mary's place and all that?
Yeah, we had that fella Montgomery come around, offer his services.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. How's that all going? Like, how did he come across to you as when he was asking about it?
The telegram I can show you. It was perfectly amicable, I suppose. He was offering his services as a gun for hire. When I got back into the saloon, it turns out he'd been sort of casing the joint, and but it didn't seem like anything threatening, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, it's kind of how he's been with the telegrams to me, more or less asking, since he's seen me around you quite often, if I could talk to you about having you hire him. He just, because as he puts it, he doesn't want to see anything happen to your place. Which was not the friendliest of tones for me to read off of a telegram.
No, but it would be interesting that he was speaking to Law about it.
So far he's just been telegramming me. I don't think he's telegrammed anybody else. Because of the fact that I'm hang out with you guys somewhat often.
Well, how would he know that? I even never met him.
I'm assuming he's probably either off to the side and he sees us hanging around or something. Yeah,
Hey, I'm
if
gonna
you.
lay my head down.
All right.
I got a feeling my brother might be around a little bit. Do you want to try? Can you think you can stay up for a little bit?
Yeah, I can stick around for Jacob.
All right. I figured you might want to.
I'm sorry about earlier. I had a little same kind of thing. I just lost sight of you, and
I mean, it's
and
foggy as
just-
shit, or it was,
yeah.
so you're fine.
okay, well, I apologize. I didn't run away.
You're okay. I didn't think you did.
Would have been
Promise.
smarter if he had, probably.
Probably. Ethan, you got that flower in your ear now.
Yes.
Your sweetheart come by?
No. I don't have
No?
a sweetheart.
Mm.
Oh my god. Yeah. Do you already have those copies, poet, or are you gonna have the gentleman in the telegram station do
Changing
that
the
for you?
subject.
Absolutely. Jesus.
Can I read it to you?
Oh yeah. Let me get my notebook out real quick. All right, go ahead.
Arthur Montgomery. Hello, sir. You may have heard of me or not, but I do think I could help you and your business. I'm in the gun for hire type deal.
Hey, poet, you're reading that to the whole town.
Well, I thought you would all want to know. Let's try again.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Yeah,
you
so
hear me?
gun for hire. Yeah, I can hear you. So gun for hire deal.
I think that was about it.
That was the only one. He only sent you one telegram?
Only one. Has he sent you a few?
He sent me like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 to try and get you in touch with me?
Correct.
And he only sent me one.
Has he interacted with you like face to face?
No, I ain't met him.
Okay. Yeah, I already kind of have a feeling how that's gonna go. If he's only reached out once to Telegram to you and not approached you face to face, he's trying to get someone else to do it. I certainly think he's going to try something of the line of extortion. I already let Serafina and Leon know that I've been getting telegrams from them. I won't tell them about the telegram you sent me unless either they ask or unless you decide to tell them that you told me. That's up to you.
That
But
I
I'm
told
gonna
you
try to.
that
No,
I
just
was in
that you
Rhodes?
told me. Oh no, that you did. That you told me about the telegram that you just read.
Oh,
to
I
him.
see.
Yeah, I'll just tell him that I've so far the only thing I've told him is that I've gotten telegrams from him, and so he might be possibly a regular in Rhodes. So just to be mindful.
Okay.
But no,
I don't see why you shouldn't tell them, or at least say that he's reached out to me once. It's up to you.
I mean, I feel like that's probably something more that would go into an official report. And if that's something that you don't want to have done at this time, then I don't want to force your hand. So
no, that ain't necessary. But
exactly,
I really appreciate everything you're doing.
No, of course. I just want to make sure things are okay. And but I mean, like Diggs has told you, everything still stands as far as the Homestead Act. So if he comes to you and seems of a sort that it might border on an altercation, you do have at least the opportunity to tell him to get out the one time. And if he refuses, you do have the means necessary to, uphold that household act. So you can, if you need to fire a shot at him for protection of you and your property and anyone else that may be inside, by all means. And then we can sort that all out after the fact.
I'm just intrigued by this behavior that he would send you 5 telegrams.
Yeah, he just really
speak to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just trying to reach out, maybe to. I don't even know if Mary's gotten anything. Has she told you about that, or have you talked to her about this too?
Not yet, no.
Oh, okay. Well, definitely don't leave her out of it, just in case she may have received some telegrams.
Of course. If she has, then I think this makes this a little bit more serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see at that point.
There is one thing that I was thinking that perhaps he was trying to work out our movements to and from telegrams.
Maybe.
So trying to get you in touch with me and seeing where I go.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? And then
yeah,
if he followed, I doubt he followed us, but if he saw us leaving Rhodes after I got a telegram from you, he can assume that I went came to Blackwater.
Well, as far as I know, he's not been here in town. I've been here the entire day thus far. So, if anything, he probably either could be in Rhodes and he's just kind of staking it out for now, or he could be in, I don't know, Valentine, or Shay could be in Van Horn for all I know, considering that's where we last picked him up. But
oh, you've met him?
Oh, yes. Met him. He then got picked up and extradited to here to serve his time for having been wanted on the bounty poster for so long, but I wouldn't put it past him to still continue where he's heading.
Is he kind of clean shaven, wears a cowboy hat, white shirt?
That
ain't much to go by, but
he might be now. Let me actually see if the undersheriff here is pretty good about writing details and descriptions of the people in her reports. Let me see if she's written down anything from the last time I saw him.
Just because me and Dove saw a fella just hanging out with the telegrams, we didn't know who he was. He was just
He was hanging out where?
with the telegrams in Rhodes.
That could be him. Let me see.
He was pleasant enough, said good day and whatnot.
Nah, she didn't. I'm going to say it's probably a good guess. That could have been him. Did he kind of like, "Well, howdy," or something close?
Maybe with a deeper voice, less, less bird-like.
Howdy there.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, granted, not the best impressions, but I would say it probably could have been him.
Okay. Well, that is interesting that he wouldn't want to reach out at that point.
Dove was with you when that happened, right?
She was.
Okay, let me just see if she's still here. Is Dove still here?
Yeah, she's getting a little something to eat right now.
I see. Okay.
You give her a few minutes, she'll be back.
Yeah, no, of course.
Sorry for shouting.
Oh, I wasn't in line at the doorway. I just heard something muffled being yelled. I didn't listen.
Well, for now, all I can do is at least have these notes. But like I said, Poet, just be careful. If he does make his way inside and introduces himself, you have every right to tell him if he's not, acting in a manner with which that you deem is, I guess, pleasant. You could kindly ask him to leave. If he refuses, you have the means of defending yourself at your disposal for the Homestead Act. It does account for property, whether it's a saloon or a home.
Okay, right. I got it. Did I tell you that Mud came by the saloon last night?
I don't think you did, but if you're concerned about her, she was picked up for the bank robbery that happened here last night, and she is spending 72 years in a cell.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't gotta worry about her for a little while then.
Mm-hmm. Did she do anything else when she was?
She came in. I told her to leave immediately, and she did.
Okay, as long as she left immediately and didn't do anything to your property, that's good. Though I wouldn't be able to take a report or anything. That'd have to be taken up with Serafina and Leon. But no, yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about her for a while. So we're covered there.
She's a bit easier to catch than Manny and whoever else it was.
Manny and Virgil.
Oh, so that's who it was? Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's got to stick in the fucking governor's craw. I guess he's not the governor no more, but...
Well, because his service or his time was extended, he cannot step down. I thought he could, but he can't.
Wait, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he can't step down.
Correct.
He can't.
Given the circumstances.
Can't
really
step down?
That don't sound right.
He said that he was going to step down regardless, but from what I've been told, because it's been extended, it's not. He can't. There's not much you can do about that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know.
I think there's laws against making people work when they don't want to.
I think it's more of a legal versus practical approach. Because legally, he can't step down right now. Yeah, but you can't make him work. He'll just fuck off.
Exactly.
Yeah. So unless you're gonna hold a gun to his head and tell him to, fucking politic, he ain't gonna do it. Nothing.
Hold on, I'm getting a telegram. I assume I know who it's from.
Probably Montgomery.
Yeah, Ethan was saying that he got into contact with him 5 times about me.
Ethan's a little concerned. It seems like he thought maybe you were trying to extort you.
I just don't understand what the play is. Getting in touch with the fella 5 times instead of getting in touch with me.
I don't
You
know.
reached out to me, but what is the logic?
Maybe he thinks you and Ethan are real bosom buddies or something. I don't know. I mean, you don't know this Montgomery fella from Jesus, pretty much, right?
Never even seen him.
Yeah, but obviously you don't know what's going on in your life, so.
Oh, yeah, he wants to have a chat. Of course he does.
With you?
Yeah. Oh, up to you, man.
Well, I told him if he wants to have a chat, I'm here in Blackwater. I'm not going anywhere where my jurisdiction would end in case he tries to pin me for something unlawful. If he decides to show up, by all means, feel free to make yourself scarce. But
I might stay
see how this
nearby,
plays
but
out.
maybe out of eyesight.
Yeah.
So what
That's
has this
completely
fucker
okay.
done that makes you so wary of him?
Well, let me see if I can find his charges that we pressed against him. Kidnapping, robbery, extortion, assault with a deadly weapon. That's just to name a few. He also rode with, supposedly, rode with Manny and Virgil. So I wouldn't put it past him to be the kind that would pull what they pull if it comes to altercation. He can be cordial if it suits him, but the moment that he wants to, he can turn pretty quick.
Okay.
So
Good
my
to know.
concern is just if he decides that he deems someone not being either cordial with him or anything of that nature, that he might just injure someone or worse. Who knows? I just don't want to see people get hurt. That's it.
Well, look, he wants me for some God knows what reason. Oh, I ain't even got no money for him. I could hire him, I suppose. Now that is an option. Obviously, don't sound like the kind of person I would hire. I'm just so perplexed by him reaching out to you so many times. And me only once.
Yeah, I don't know what his game may be in regards to this, but it's not one I'm going to be trying to play by. So if he wants to, if he wants to do something that's a bit more on the lawful side compared to what he's done before, by all means, he needs to be like the one to figure that out. He needs to talk to you or do a bit more than just reach out once and then resorting to those that he sees with you.
I would also very much like to know where he has seen us together.
More than likely in Rhodes.
Howdy, howdy.
Welcome back.
Howdy. Thanks.
Did you, by any chance, recognize the gentleman that was outside the telegram station in Rhodes before you guys left to come?
I unfortunately did not.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
He was wearing brown pants, white shirt, like a dark colored vest. You know, you probably are too new to state. Marcus, you know, fucking, oh God, what was his name?
Montgomery.
No, Jesse Wolf.
Yeah, I know Jesse Wolf.
Yeah, you know,
He shacked up with I guess, the old sheriff, now then governor, now fucked off.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care about. But his hat that he wore, he had that.
Oh
He
man,
had Jesse's hat on.
no, I couldn't remember his hat.
Is it like slightly slanted, but kind of goes in front of his eyes?
Yeah,
Mm.
and it's got like a not. It's not red, but it's like a faded kind of maroon band.
I'm fairly certain that was Montgomery. I think
Likely.
that was the same hat he was wearing when we picked him up in Sandy.
I didn't see the horse that he rode off on because we were too far away, but I know that he was riding. It was a roadster the other day. When I ran into him.
Okay. Oh, goody. I love my job.
Do you?
Mhm.
I mean, he ain't here causing any trouble now, so.
Not right now, but he's already causing enough trouble just through telegrams. So
Why is he?
he's really insistent on this working for poet thing. And if he's only going to send one telegram but not interface, directly with him, but instead send me 4 or 5 telegrams trying to get him into it, then yeah. Oh, mother
Just
of
tell him
God.
you've already got security, poet, and you're not interested.
Well, I'm doing my best to ignore him, but if I can't,
That too. I mean, I don't know why Ethan's even bothering to respond.
Says he's going to be here in about 5 minutes, according to his telegram. Whether that's true or not, I have no idea.
Well, he'd be stupid to try anything.
Absolutely. I just don't know what this chat is that he's going to want to have in
All right,
regards to the whole thing. But
I'm gonna
I
go
would
and sit on the
say-
other side of this window.
I was going to say, yeah, if you don't want to be out in the open, it's up to you. For you,
Yeah,
as best as you can.
yeah. Could
Case-
go and wherever feels comfortable for you. I mean, there's plenty of hiding spots in town.
Send your horse off, poet.
All
Let
right.
me do this thing to mine. Come here, Stephen.
Well, that ain't very good hiding way, then, is it? God damn. All
I
right.
mean, why don't you? You could go into the take him into the saloon. If you're looking over here, sit upstairs in the saloon. Yeah, so you can sit upstairs in the saloon. If they you bring them into the regular saloon, still got jurisdiction, but no one's be looking up for the most part.
What do you think, Ethan?
I just want you all safe. So wherever you feel that you deem necessary is safe
You
for
need
yourself.
to make a decision quick because he was going to be here in 5 minutes. He's likely either in Valentine or Strawberry, so
I'm
decide.
gonna I will probably be chatting with him here at the telegram station. So if anything, go to the saloon.
Okay,
Yeah.
are we listening in, or are we ready to
No,
hide?
you don't. No, you don't have to listen in. Just go somewhere safe. Go hide. I will chat with him.
Duh.
Let's see how it
No.
goes.
I get your drink?
Oh, sure.
Beer or some whiskey?
Beer for now. I figure we should stay away from the hard stuff. Something's gonna happen.
There you go.
No, thank you. Actually, I always had a question where can you only work in the one place, or can you work in any bar
I ain't
as a
trying.
bartender? I mean,
So, would you mind if I can just pop around and see if I can reach the drinks there?
Okay, we'll slip it a little bit of money. Can't hurt too much. Yeah, it's around this right here. There you go. Yep, I can
Well,
pull.
But I
So,
can't.
yep. So essentially, because that was an idea I had, because I know a lot of people open up their own place, and I like, well, probably way to earn some money, at least for somebody starting off, would be just get somebody their bartending license and have them just roam, work at every bar they can.
Well, there's a, yeah, I like that. And actually, Seamus was talking about running a poker night at the Bastille. So that would be very useful for him as well.
Mm-hmm. Besides, I mean, that way you can always go where the people are rather than being in one
Yeah.
place and playing the long game.
Is there a drinks bar on the train as well?
I think in some of them, I know there's a bunch of different models of them. You'd have to talk to Teddy about that.
I think it'd be fun being a train bartender.
That would be fun, just going around picking up people. I'm hoping we can get the trains moving up in speed and having people routinely coming through this part. I think the two tracks though are completely different. Like, there's no way to like hit Valentine, Blackwater, and Saint Denis.
Oh, it ain't just one loop?
No, there's a couple. I think last time I talked with folk who were doing it, there was two loops essentially. There is you can take. I want to say it was you can take either you hit Valentine it goes Valentine to down because last time they went through, I want to say it went. Was it heading south the last time? I can't remember.
The last
I want
when we was on it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we went from Saint Denis back, didn't we?
Yeah, so we went through Saint Denis, but did we go through Rhodes or Ansburg?
Oh no, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm hitting because I'm thinking there is a track. There's the loop that takes you down through. It skips over roads. You basically, if you take Valentine, you head east along that track. That would take you It would take you through Emerald Station, down into Saint Denis, and then up towards Van Horn, Ansburg, and then that would leap you around to the Strawberry area and Rig Station, and then back through Flat Neck towards Valentine again. That would probably be the optimal one, but then you skip Rhodes in that equation. In order to hit Rhodes, because if I recall correctly, you'd hit Rhodes by taking Valentine West. You'd take Valentine West down until it loops east along the lake, and then it through Rhodes into Saint Denis, and then up to Ansburg, and there on it. Sorry, I can't remember how he got us back in that case. You need to talk to somebody who's got more knowledge than I do, obviously.
I feel like we went through roads and then we decided that we stop in Valentine instead of going across the big old bridge.
Yeah, so like it's you can get either one big one or one small one, I think. Because if you go through roads, no, because hold on, how's that connect then? Because it takes you through Saint Denis. If you take Saint Denis and you head west towards roads, you hit roads. You keep going up till you hit Flatneck. That Flatneck loops you up towards Valentine, so you'll never touch Blackwater. You'll never hit Riggs.
Yeah, you
Unless
missed Strawberry. Strawberry don't connect to Valentine in that way.
Yeah, so no, because you miss, you can hit Riggs, which serves Strawberry and Blackwater essentially. So if it would have to be, I want to say you'd have to run probably two trains. One that goes up towards, if you had them in the same direction. Actually, I'd recommend opposite. I'd recommend same direction because that way you can't get stuck. So I would say have one doing clockwise from Saint Denis roads, Valentine to down through Emerald, back to Saint Denis. And then have one big one that takes from Saint Denis to Rhodes, across Flatneck to Riggs, all the way up through Amberino, and then Ansburg, and then down Saint Denis. Longer trip, but it hits everything.
Yeah.
Or you just artificially stop off in Flatneck and let people get off there, and just ride across Flatneck, just ride across Bard's Crossing.
You need some sort of taxi that way.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be part of the. That would be just people get off at Flatneck then, rather than just getting off at Valentine. Wouldn't be as official.
Yeah.
That still means you're never going to see a train on Bard's Crossing unless they're doing the large loop.
It would be nice to see some more locomotive action.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dove said she was staying on your sofa, on your couch.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of folk on the ranch right now, which is and actually it's real nice. It's helped me think for new plans for the ranch going forward.
Oh, I see. What are you thinking?
Well, I want as many people on that ranch as I can get them on. And all this hinges off more people come off of the immigration boats, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to institute a system of bonuses. And like time, like if you give them something besides money, like what I'm working with so far as a general outline is, if they make it a month and they're about enough where people know them and then they consider them a help, they get a bonus of about $300. Sorry, let me go back to the beginning. First off, I'm in talks with Mr. Davis about getting an armory set up, so when people hire on at the ranch, we can hand them let's say a Winchester liver action. That way they can start off without having to spend more money on weaponry right off the bat. They can, while they're working at the ranch, they can use a ranch rifle, we'll call it, to do their work. I was going to talk with Mr. Davis about getting a not nothing like super fancied up, but get some improved rifling on there, some better sights, better grip, that kind of stuff, and then like a special wrap that I'd pay him probably for exclusivity of a certain color or whatever. So if people see that wrap on a rifle, they know that's a rifle from the Great Hope Ranch. That person works for the Great Hope Ranch.
I like that. Yeah.
And then after, if they stick around for a month, and they're worth it. We people who run in say, okay, was this person around? Are they worth it? Like, okay, then we give them like a $300 bonus, and they can take their rifle with them. And that $300 would be so like, look, this is enough where if you take this rifle and go to John Davis, you can pretty much get it spec'd out however you please. Since it already has improved rifling, it'll all be aesthetics by that point. You can make the rifle your own, change the wrap if you're looking for, or it basically becomes their official rifle, free and clear.
Well, here's a thought.
Mhm.
How about working? Obviously, when your brother takes over this place, this would work for him as well. But working in partnership with Mary's place, we could have some sort of agreement about exchange of goods or whatever, and I can offer those that come in with a card or a wrap on their gun a discount on drinks and rooms. That sort of thing.
That's something to play with. I have to talk to my brother about that. He should be around later on, and I still got to shoot this by him. It's just something I've been playing with. But it's if we can get a partnership going across the lake, there, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Nope. Looks like we got somebody joining you. Howdy, howdy.
They're gone.
All right, that quick?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is it they?
Was that even a discussion?
I think John Davis interrupted it.
Oh, John's in town. Where is he?
Telegrams.
Excellent. I need to go talk to him.
Marcus, do you want to drop your bottle? You forgot to put it down.
Yep, thank you. I'll go put it back inside.
You said they have gone?
Yeah, it was with a woman. Long dark hair, kind of like mine.
Well, that is
I think she was
interesting.
wearing my hat too.
That might have been... Well, I'll see. Ethan will probably tell. Howdy, fellas. And howdy, Mr. Davis. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Hey, John. How you doing?
How we doing, Mark?
I'm doing pretty good. Just the man I was looking to talk with as well.
I would
Indeed.
suggest definitely have this conversation probably in another place. Mr. Montgomery's trying to strike up a conversation. I imagine he's reached out to a couple of other folks that might be here. Rather, you all not get hurt or be around when it happens in case
Yeah,
things go awry.
Stroll over to the shop.
All right.
I just, I suppose it was you that sent me a telegram.
I did not send you a telegram. Conversation. I don't know if it's trying to set up a conversation with Poet here, with me in attendance, or if he's reaching out to other people.
Yeah,
What?
Was it you he telegram?
yeah, he did. He said he wanted to chat with me. And he said he is in Blackwater with Kid Ethan.
Gotcha. You can choose to respond to that how you wish in that case.
I don't need to respond to it. I ain't got nothing to
say
say to
that?
the man. No.
Okay.
Was he with Miss Georgia
was
Fletcher by any chance?
I can't say I recognize the woman.
I have a feeling it may be her. I saw her in Rhodes this afternoon.
Oh.
Not long before Dove and I saw Arthur Montgomery. I
Dark
won't
hair and
Yeah.
dark clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's her.
Well, she's currently out of work. She told me. That's all I know. I don't think that means anything, but
I can only imagine. All right.
Well-
Well,
I've waited around for Jacob to get his ass up out of bed, and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go lay down.
all right. You ride safe, okay?
I'm just going to the fines.
All right. Now, I don't know what's going to stop him from coming back and possibly seeing you here in Blackwater. So, depending on how you feel about that, if you want to stick around or if you wanted to, I don't know, head somewhere else.
I gotta get back to Rhodes at some point.
Yeah. My concern is you riding alone. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, I ain't very good at not sticking to the path due to my terrible coordination. But yeah, I feel like they're probably waiting for me in Rhodes.
It could be. Thank God.
Who's that there? Diggs.
Diggs. Do I? Bane of my existence.
What's that?
Oh, just what Diggs said. Being robbed by myself and another deputy from New Hanover. Gun point was aimed at us. I misjudged the distance from where we were for me to be able to disarm him and possibly put an end to it. And I don't know how I felt about possibly getting Miles shot if I did anything. So,
Well, you had no problem tackling Moody the other day.
well, that's because Moody didn't know I was there. At least I don't think he did. I could be assuming. No, I had a chance where I probably could have done something, but I will admit I was a little concerned to take it, considering he had just bound Miles at that point when it came to it. Mrs. Fines?
Howdy, Mr. Diggs.
Mr. Poet? I hope you're doing well.
I have been worse. Thank you.
I'm just trying to make sure people are safe in the event that something happens.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just letting people know. Be
Howdy,
informed.
Mr. Fines.
I don't know, man.
Mr. Montgomery.
Oh,
I like how she just said, oh, and then just starts walking away.
Well, I had best get back to Rhodes, I suppose.
I leave
Oh,
that
wait,
to
will
you,
you
sir.
see Meriwether today?
I hope to meet her when I get back here.
Like, you need to let that around. She sent me 2 telegrams. I need to read them. But I think she wants a tent, and I think I owe $50 for my fees.
What, you need $50 from her?
Well, she wants a tent from me, and I owe her money for my fees.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Oh, okay.
It's fine. I
Well,
speak quickly.
I speak very slowly, so we'll.
It'll be in my head a moment.
I will catch up with you soon enough.
Yes. I just need Meriwether to know that I'm around, so she can come get a tent, and I can pay my fees.
I can take the 10 if you want.
We'll see if I've got one home. Hold on, let me just check if it's a tent. She wants a normal tent, but she's getting a big tent.
Okay, well, don't blame me.
There you go. It's a, not the big white tent, it's the advanced tent.
How much do you want for it?
Let me just check my prices. $30. And if I could I hand you 50 to give to Meredith for my fees?
Of course.
Right. There you go, sir. And then I'll go to the bank and probably hopefully not get robbed on the way there.
Okay, well, you just got 30 from me.
Okay, thank you. I will go get some more money.
Mr. Poe, did you see Mr. Myers last evening? You having a few drinks, so the son basically relax.
Yeah, we took care of him. It was a terrible story.
Ew. Thank you for the business.
Thank you. Yeah, he was a bit worse for wear yesterday.
What's going on?
Oh, Mr. Myers just got caught up slaughtering some pigs up near Flat Neck Station.
Oh. If you need pigs, there's loads in Lemoyne you can shoot.
I guess the ones in the pens just seem like easy picking.
Like shooting pigs in a pen.
Sounds like a lazy hunter to me.
Well, I will be on my way.
Yep.
I've just made $50. I'm gonna go to the first saloon I can.
Jeez.
Money's for Miss Meriwether.
Oh yeah, right, cool.
Mm.
All right. Well, Ethan, thank you so much for everything you've done.
Of course.
Mr. Diggs, good to see you as always.
Oh yeah, you take care of that, sir.
Don't get robbed on the way to Rhodes.
I cannot promise you that.
At least
Then just
certainly
don't
try
be on
not
the
to.
road.
Don't be on the road.
I cannot
Please.
navigate unless I'm on the road.
Just shoot anything that comes near you. How about that?
Is that an official?
Well, I'm not law, but yes.
Almost made me spit out the swart.
Shoot anyone that comes near you. There we go. Go.
See you, folks.
Take care.
Eligible, not too stupid, intelligible, and cute as Cupid. Knowledgeable, but not always right. Salvageable, and free for the night. But my heart's running round like a chicken with its head cut off. All around the barnyard, falling in and out of love. Poor things blind as a bat, getting up, falling down, getting up. Who'd fall in love with a chicken with its head cut off? Whoa, Nelly. My wife doesn't understand me, and he doesn't hope to land me. I'm for free love, and I'm in free fall. This could be love, or nothing at all. But my heart's running around like a chicken with its head cut off. All around the barnyard, falling in and out of love. Poor thing's blind as a bat, getting up, falling down, getting up. Who'd fall in love with a chicken with its head cut off? We don't have to be stars exploding in the night or electric eels under the covers. We don't have to be anything quite so unreal. Let's just be lovers.
Sorry, bro.
My heart's running around like a chicken with its head cut off. All around the barnyard, falling in and out of love. Poor things blind as a bat, getting up, falling down, getting up. Who'd fall in love with a chicken with its head cut off? Ain't pretty.
Fluorescent lights and gates, blackbirds flying on a wire. Same birds that follow I'm your soul, not for sale. I'm a dying breed, who still believe, hunted by American dream, hunted by American dream.
Sure is good to see you again. Things have changed since we last spoke. Oh shit, is that? Oh god damn, you wasn't even here for that. Nearly drowned down here. No, stay off the train. Meriwether ain't got into trouble. She got up. Mary?
Hi, what is
Hi.
going on?
Well, I have been in Rhodes and I have been in Blackwater and I've been in between the two a couple of times. Ethan has been getting some telegrams from this Montgomery fella.
He stopped in at the saloon.
Yeah. And he's got 5 telegrams from this Montgomery fella saying he wants to meet me so that I can give him a job. Yeah.
Why is okay?
He sent me
What
one.
kind of job?
The sort of gun for hire sort of job. Now, from the sounds of it, he ain't particularly savory kind of person.
I feel like I've heard the name before. Like, Ethan just had him. That's who they were after the day that I was with Ethan. He rode all the way to Van Horn. Him and Pell and Diggs and somebody else too. They brought him in, apparently. I don't know what exactly happened, but I think you're right. He's not savory at all.
And that wouldn't bother me naturally, but it don't feel like he's doing nothing savory with this. He has telegrammed me. He telegrammed me yesterday. One telegram that said, "I think you might be in need of some gun for hire." I think he means security anyway. And then he telegrammed me again half hour ago saying it's time we had that chat.
He sure is pushy.
I just cannot fathom why he is telegramming Ethan all this much.
I don't know. I don't know how he would know that, you're close to him.
Do you know,
Unless he's been watching.
well, that is the thing I think he may have, yeah. I think I saw him earlier this morning. I met Dove. She gave Mac the all clear. We came back in the roads, and I saw this fella at the telegram station, just standing there. Different one to the guy we saw yesterday, or at least he was clean shaven, I suppose. And for that matter, you know Miss Georgia Fletcher.
I do. She's friends with Seamus. She used to own the gunsmith here.
Right. Well, I saw her this morning, and she said she's out of a job. Right. Yeah. It was a nice surprise. You know, she made this gun on my back.
Well, I mean, her license is just suspended. All she has to do is ask to get it reinstated.
Oh well, that is fine news. I will try and tell her. The only thing is
You
that,
can send her a telegram.
well, but the only thing is that when Montgomery rode into Blackwater to speak to Ethan, I just hid out at the saloon. Anyway, he came in with a woman who matches her description.
Dark hair, dark clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So I'm not sure that it was a coincidence that I saw her this morning.
That is eerie. Really don't like the idea of being watched.
It ain't nice. But I think we have to face it head on. I've been ignoring all his telegrams, but that is just postponing.
The inevitable. He's gonna show up.
We can't
One way
move
or
the
the other.
building. Yep.
If only it were that easy. Well, are you okay otherwise?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just a bit bored with this. Just fingering
Everybody.
around the in fact, I will not use that word in a sentence for quite a while. I'm just bored with people like playing with me, you know.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry that you seem to be everyone's favorite target. I guess you're kind of the only one at the moment.
But at least he ain't telegrammed you, right?
No, I didn't have anything from him.
Then either he ain't seen you here, or I think more likely is that he don't know who you are yet.
It's well, Miss Fletcher left a long time ago, so she wouldn't know. I mean, it's not easy to guess who Mary is, but I don't know, maybe she hasn't put two and two together yet. Do you
Well,
want me to hold off on sending her a telegram?
I don't know.
It's not my responsibility to do so. It's the onus is entirely on her, so I don't have to. I was just gonna do it as a courtesy. But
Now I think about it, I asked her about what job she was doing. She said she'd lost her license and that she didn't know what she was going to do next. And I sort of pressed her, you know, how I do by accident, and just asked her a bit more and a bit more. And she really did not have anything lined up, which is a curious state of affairs to be back in state. And
maybe she just got back and she hasn't had time to sort out what she wants to do.
it didn't feel like that to me. It felt like either she didn't want to answer or she didn't have an answer for me.
I'll hold off.
I
I'll
just
I'll reach out to Seamus and see if he knows
well, that's
if
a good
she
idea.
is close with this Arthur Montgomery.
Apparently, Montgomery rolled with them Armadillo folks at some point. I don't know if they're affiliated anymore.
Oh. Do you think this is Manny trying again? Just through somebody else?
Man, they don't feel like the kind of person who gets somebody else to do it work for him.
I don't know.
But if they're still close, then maybe he's given the all clear for Montgomery to go after me. I don't know.
I'll reach out to Seamus, see what he has to say.
Okay. Should we go to Mary's place?
Yeah, let me send the telegram first.
Yeah.
It's a very good inconspicuous spot, by the way. Up there.
Yeah, I sent Mac away, but yeah, I like it. I'll remember it. I'll
Nobody
find you
looks
there.
up. I actually wanted to ask you if something did happen. We should have a place to meet.
I mean, that's a good spot if you need to. Oh, let's just pop to the bank real quick. I have something for you.
It's a rider coming in. Sorry.
Did you see who it was?
Look like maybe Serafina.
I think Ethan told her about Montgomery. Oh yeah, it ain't neither
nope.
of them two.
She's blonde. I'm not familiar with her.
So I
What
have
do you
this,
What? What is that?
and this.
What is this for?
And ask Miss Tabitha.
Okay, noted. Don't ask Tabitha for anything.
Well, that's her taxes. So that ain't a secret, right?
No. But
Well, I just thought you
well,
would want
first
to put
this
the
is the wrong
taxes
kind
in.
of tent.
Which she declared she asked for a normal size one, and I'm gonna give her a big one. So I think she thought she was doing you a favor.
Well, I guess we'll have to see.
Oh no. Just gonna look at that. I don't know who that could be. Should I go and say hello?
If you like. I'm just making a note in the log.
Alright, I'll be back in a second. Howdy. Oh, howdy.
Hello?
Hi. Have we met?
Hi. No. No.
Oh,
No, I've been gone for a little bit.
my name is Poet. I run the saloon, Mary's Place, just over there.
Well, howdy. I'm Scarlett. Nice to meet you.
Scarlett, very nice to meet you. I just wanted to, whenever I see someone, a face I haven't seen in town, I want to say hello and say you are welcome to Mary's Place anytime. Oh, can you not hear me?
You know?
I was just saying, when I see a new face in town, I like to say hello and welcome them to Mary's Place and say they are,
Sorry.
and say they're welcome at the saloon anytime.
Well, I appreciate that.
Meriwether, this is Scarlett.
Howdy.
Howdy. Are you new to state? I don't think I've seen you around.
No, I've been here a while. I've just been taking care of some family business.
Oh, I understand. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And come around for a drink anytime you want.
I definitely will do so.
We should probably get out of the road.
Are there still rooms available over there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice and cheap as
Come
well.
on now.
Yeah, our rooms are nice and cheap and very well. The pillows are very well fluffed.
No, I used to stay there for a little bit before.
Well, you would be welcome if you are in need of a place to stay. Are you living nearby? Are you staying nearby?
I'm just a bit of everywhere really right now. Strawberry used to be my home. Not really. Not anymore.
Oh, well, you and I have something in common then.
You also got an ex-wife that's a bitch?
No. No, I do not. Not yet.
I hope you don't. Really sucks.
I'm sorry to hear
Pain in
that.
my ass.
Well, I'm glad you can come out to Rhodes and be free.
Oh, I don't have my ex-husband anymore. He's a bitch.
Oh, I thought you meant you had an ex-wife. Okay.
No, but you know. No, I have
Yeah,
an
well,
ex-husband.
I moved away from Strawberry. We moved away from Strawberry not too long ago. Not because of bitch. Well, maybe because of bitches. But in a different way.
What kind of way are we talking about here? I'm curious.
Oh, just well, I ran the saloon there, and people made it their solemn duty to make trouble there.
You're telling me someone finally ran that saloon?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was very nice
For a little
for a
while.
couple of months.
I lived there for 31 years and nobody ran that damn saloon. Now that
Oh.
somebody does, they ruin it?
Oh, but that is pretty much exactly what happened.
Oh, I'll be right back.
That's just mean.
Yeah, so you know, it ain't the trouble that we moved away from, it was the concentration of trouble. I'm hoping that being in this beautiful town means that we can take the trouble as it comes and not expect a ton of it at once from all different directions.
You know, Strawberry used to not be a troublesome place. It was kind of fun, kind of cozy, kind of homey.
Hmm.
Then my husband started drinking a lot. He used to go to Valentine often, smell the whiskey, came back home, and then did the whole thing all over again.
Oh God.
That was the only trouble we really had.
Is he still in state?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in 6 years.
Oh, well, I'm glad for you.
Oh, sorry. Ethan was asking after you.
Oh, okay. He could have sent me a telegram. Well, Miss Scarlett, I need to get back to the saloon. It has been a pleasure to meet you.
Of course. Likewise to the both of you.
And like I said, the room is always there, and the drinks are always there as well. And we got blackjack.
Coffee?
We got coffee.
I'm all
What
good.
else we got yeah, well, we got coffee.
Fresh cooked meals too.
Oh yeah. Beautiful enchiladas. Fried chicken.
That sounds real good. Can't remember the last time I had a nice home cooked meal.
We been on the road
other
much?
than me cooking it. That was usually just beans.
Nothing wrong with a can of beans every now and then.
It used to be beans on toast. Lots of it.
Beans on toast?
Mhm.
I can't say I'm overly familiar with. Did you eat that for breakfast?
Yes. And sometimes dinner. Because that's all we had.
What?
Like I
So you're
told
like,
Poet over here, my husband liked to drink a lot, so most of the money that we made went to the alcohol.
I'm intrigued by beans on toast. You know, you just pour the can on the toast.
Yeah, pretty much. You warm up a little bit of bread, make it look a bit crispy. Not too much, obviously, kind of like when you make bacon, but not that crispy. Then you warm up some beans, like the nice canned beans, and then you put it over the toast.
I guess I'll have to give it a try.
It's also really good with eggs.
You know what? I will fiddle around with the recipe, and next time I see you, I'll let you know how I like it.
Sounds good.
There's riders arriving.
Yeah, see that? Well, I need to go back and check my telegrams again. He's waving me down over there. It was lovely to meet you, Miss Scarlet.
Nice to meet you too. You both be safe.
You
See
as
you
well.
again. There was another one leaving town. Do you see that?
Yeah, one way, the other one towards the saloon. Looks like they're talking with Scarlet. The one that went towards the saloon.
Can't make him out. It's just a matter of time till I meet this Montgomery.
I hate feeling uneasy. I have to look over my shoulder. Constantly.
They just can't fucking wait. Sink their teeth in.
Do you mind if we go for a walk along the tracks?
To the saloon, you mean?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, I ain't seen a saloon from this angle before.
It's nice.
It's real nice.
There's a break in the fence up the hill.
Oh, you're not confident vaulting over it?
You yelled at me last time.
Not yeah. You ain't never heard
You,
me
you
yell.
used my full name and everything.
That ain't yelling.
You said Merryweather. Oh, sorry.
Fella. God damn.
Hello.
How do you do, sir?
I asked Ethan about what happened last night. I don't know if Frank explained to you.
Oh yeah, no, he did. He mentioned something like that Ethan had another nightmare.
Yeah, he was screaming out I asked Ethan about it, and he said that that's a conversation for another time, not over Telegram.
Oh, no, that's fair enough. But as long as he ain't.
Well, that makes me wonder if he does remember it, and he just was pretending not to when I asked him about it when he stayed at our place.
Oh, I see.
I let him know that there were folks in town acting a little suspicious. I know he can't do anything here, but told him to prepare for the worst, I guess.
He told me he let Serafina know anyway. That Montgomery contacted him.
I haven't seen Serafina since the gala. Or Sheriff Rollins, for that matter.
Yeah, I think you're right. I thought I'd seen Rollins, but no. No, I think you're right. Well, so here's the thing. I don't know if anyone's acting suspicious, or I am just looking for suspicion.
That is very fair.
I mean, it ain't even out of the realms of possibility that a gunslinger approaches a saloon and says, "Do you need a gun for hire?"
Yeah, but his choice of wording.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that he just never done a nice thing. By the sounds of
And he
it.
was literally arrested like less than a week ago.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
what you see?
Sorry, man. I can't right now.
Right now,
Yeah, no, I'm busy.
Oh, that's a real shame.
but you might not be busy later.
Why? Are you planning on doing something?
Conversation not your strong suit.
I just gonna check around.
I'll come with you.
Hey, sugar.
Hello, ma'am.
These gentlemen are making me jump a little.
That is two of the
Looks like,
worst mustaches I ever seen, fellas.
looks like they're coming down the back alley.
You know what I just realized?
Hmm.
I just realized that they're trying to be intimidating. And I had no idea that that's what they were trying to do, because I'm just trying to get on with my shit.
These two?
Oh, I don't know who these two are. Oh, that's
Scarlett and her
Scarlett,
friend.
yeah. Well, let's see if we know her friend. Would you stay upstairs just until I've spoken to them? I just don't trust any fucker.
Ain't you a sweet boy?
Oh,
You looking for a roll in the hay?